Satoma Sadgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityurmahamritam Gamaya Asatoma Sadgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityurmahamritam Gamaya. Welcome everyone. Asatoma Sadgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityurmahamritam Gamaya. Lead us from unreality to reality, from darkness to light, from death to immortality. Asatoma Sadgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityurmahamritam Gamaya Asatoma Sadgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityurmahamritam Gamaya. Lead us from ignorance to truth, from dark to light, from the fear of death to the spiritual knowledge of immortality. Asatoma Sadgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityurmahamritam Gamaya Asatoma Sadgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityurmahamritam Gamaya. Let's travel with this mantra all together. Let it illuminate our path. Asatoma Sadgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityurmahamritam Gamaya Asatoma Sadgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityurmahamritam Gamaya. From unreal to real, from darkness to light, from death to immortality. Asatoma Sadgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityurmahamritam welcome in truth, welcome in light, welcome in knowledge of immortality. Satoma Sat Gamaya Tamasoma Jyotir Gamaya Mrityurma Amritam Gamaya Asatoma Sat Gamaya Tamasoma Jyotir Gamaya Mrityurma Amritam Gamaya Asatoma Sat Gamaya Tamasoma Jyotir Gamaya Mrityurma Amritam Gamaya Mrityurma Amritam Gamaya.
Welcome, friends.
Welcome, welcome. And so many friends. We are just circling the world in our gathering. And this in itself is really good medicine that we can gather this way to join our hearts and our hands and our prayers for this beautiful world that we're part of, for our homes, for ourselves, for our own communities, and all together, for all life. So let's begin with opening our breath, feeling yourself being really present. Activate this moment of being present here, now. Feeling your breath, feeling the pulse of your heart. Feeling yourself grounded, connected to Earth, this beautiful planet that we are all. When we connect to Earth, we also all connect with each other. When we connect to breath, we connect with each other. And from this place, just feel the wings of our heart open. Here we're taking hands with each other. We're connecting heart to heart, breath to breath. Let's say the invocation.
Toward the One, the perfection of love, harmony, and beauty, the only being, united with all the illuminated souls who form the embodiment of the Master, the Spirit of guidance.
Let's go around the world with the invocation here. Sylvia, our friend who's in Colombia.
Hacia el uno, la perfección del amor, la armonía y la belleza. El ser único, unido a todas las almas iluminadas que forman el cuerpo del Maestro, el Espíritu Guía.
Gracias.
Our friend Asaf, who can share in Italian.
Verso l'uno, la perfezione di amore, armonia e bellezza. L'essere unico, Uniti a tutte le anime illuminate che formano l'incarnazione del Maestro, lo spirito della guida.
Noshin, who her native language in Farsi.
به سوی آن یگانه او که کمال عشق، زیبایی و هماهنگی است. او که با تمام روح‌های اشراقی یکی شده است و تجلی ذات است. آن روح راهنما. آمین.
And we see that Arndt and Rahima from Germany are with us, so would you please share in German?
Dem einen entgegen, der Vollkommenheit, der Liebe, der Harmonie und der Schönheit, dem einzig Seienden, vereint mit all den erleuchteten Seelen, die den Meister, den Geist der Führung verkörpern.
Dankeschön.
Kalika in
По-русски, пожалуйста.
К единому, совершенству любви, гармонии и красоты, к единственно сущему, объединяясь со всеми просветленными душами, которые образуют воплощение мастера, путеводный дух.
Спасибо.
Aliella, who's also in Russia but has lived in Israel and can share in Hebrew as another native language of her own.
לאחד השלמות של אהבת תפארת ויופי. ליחיד המאחד בתוכו את כל הנשמות הנאורות, המייצרות את התגלמות האומן, הרוח הקודש.
Jiri in Czech Republic.
Can you unmute and share the invocation?
K jedinému, k dokonalosti lásky, harmonie a krásy. K jedinému bytí spojenému se všemi osvícenými bytostmi, které tvoří vtělení mistra, ducha, jenž vede.
Thank you. And Aliye, if you could share in the language of sign language, please. Beautiful sign language.
Toward the one, the perfection of love, harmony, and beauty, the only being, united with all the illuminated souls who form the embodiment of the message, the spirit of guidance.
Could you repeat it one more time, please? A little slower.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Toward the one, the perfection of love, harmony, and beauty, the only being, united with all the illuminated souls who form the embodiment of the message, the spirit of guidance.
Thank you. And all together.
Bismillah, Ar-Rahman, Ar-Rahim. What an incredible joy to feel ourselves encircling the globe. We are a very diverse family, and this is how humanity is, one great diverse family. And our practices help us not only connect with each other, but connect with the power of healing, that we may be of benefit to what is unfolding on this planet, every breath, every day. And so our practice is a great resource. When we collectively summon our energy and focus and bring a positive healing energy, it has effect on each of us individually, but also on the planet as a whole. So with that enthusiasm, we breathe together. We will do healing breaths, tuning to each of the elements and tuning ourselves to the phrase Ya Shafi, Ya Kafi, O divine healer, O divine remedy. First breath, breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the nose. Tuning to the earth element, to the planet itself, to the soil, to the rocks, to our own stability, the grounded quality of our own nature. Next breath in through the nose, out through the mouth, tuning to the water element of our nature, our blood, our fluids, the rivers, the oceans, the lakes, the rain, our tears, all the fluids that bring healing and bring life, the waters of life. May they be clean. Ya Shafi on the in-breath, Ya Kafi on the out-breath. Next breath in through the mouth, out through the nose, tuning to the element of fire, the alchemy of our own transformation, the digestion in the body, and the transformation, the alchemy of our own being, moving from being of flesh and bone to being of light and spirit. Next breath, refined breath in through the mouth, out through the mouth, the element of air, the wings of our heart, our lungs, our breathing, the wind, our capacity to be lifted up by our ideals, raised up spiritually. And the last breath, inward breath, the ether breath, breathing without motion, using nose and mouth and the cells of the skin of the whole body, breathing healing into our inner life, our atmosphere, our aura, our light body. You can seal this practice with the prayer Nayas. Say it in your own language. Beloved Lord, Almighty God, through the rays of the sun, through the waves of the air, through the all-pervading life in space, purify and revivify us, and we pray, heal our bodies, hearts, and souls. Amen. So we are graced to be together. We have many of our friends. We call these meetings Samasanga Circle. And, you know, in Buddhism, we open up the wisdom of the Buddha, and we open up the path of the Dharma. And there is also the Sangha, the gathering of our community of hearts. And this is a very precious time everywhere for people to gather in the name of love, in the name of peace, you know, bringing our intention into some active realization. We are not passive bystanders as life unfolds. We are interwoven with the whole fabric of life. Yesterday was the 50th Earth celebration of our spiritual teacher, Sufi Ahmed Murad Chisti Murshid Sam. So here are some words from him.
So he was a prolific writer, and this is one of the things that he wrote as part of a paper on spiritual dance. And I think it was called From Breath to Dance. There we go. When humankind, terrorized by conflict and faced with the ruin of their civilization, when the power of wealth has dominated justice and the concept of fiction money is leading to utter destruction, when the Holy Spirit, driven ever further away on its path to ascension, has again reached zenith, to the undoing of so much near and dear to us, let us, in spite of what occurs before our eyes, invoke the same divine spirit through love and beauty, that we may restore order and balance to humanity. Let us invoke that same divine spirit through love and beauty, that we may restore order and balance to humanity. Let us, without speech, without silence, let us demonstrate, and let these demonstrations manifest everywhere. Not what we think or say, but what we do shall avail. May we bear the torch of holiness and make our bodies temples of sacred worship. Now look with hearts and minds and eyes, and on with the dance. That implies that what we do is really important. It's an invitation to live the message, to know that what we do is really makes a difference. And when we gather together, we really support each of us to shine that light through you. You know, may you shine your light and, you know, bring more light into the places that are not lit.
So that's quite an assignment we've been given. Love and beauty. That's part of Murshid Sam's peace plan for the planet, that we manifest love and beauty. So I want to share a song. It's a song that it came through in collaboration between a very dear friend, Murshid Aslan, and myself. And he is now in the eternal. He just passed this week. And as Aliella invoked in the opening prayer, and we are moving from death to immortality. How do we find in the eternal the eternal truths that are greater than our individual lives? So I dedicate this to my good friend Aslan. There is truth beyond reason. There is knowing beyond thought. There is grace beyond effort. There is strength beyond force. There is love beyond all expectation. There is peace divine. There is love in motion. There is life divine. There is life divine. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. There is love beyond all expectation. There is peace divine. There is love in motion. There is life divine. There is life divine.
And so in the name of love, we are going to pass the baton to our dear friend Shakti and Tamal, who will take us a little further on the path here that we're sharing today.
Thank you, Abraham and Halima. We're so honored to be a part of this Sangha and to be woven into the fabric of this day. Just really hearing what Abraham and Halima began our session with, the unifying Sangha that crosses the globe here. And we're going to bring in two other aspects. One, a Buddhist prayer, and Alia is going to put it in the chat box for us. And also a Hindu kirtan. So we're going to weave these two together. And Abraham and Halima spoke of strength and healing and resilience during this crazy time on the planet. So we really listened deep in our hearts and wanted to offer these blessings. The Buddhist chant comes from the Japanese Buddhist tradition and was translated by Krishna Das, and then later translated by our dear friend Prajna. And she is retired now, and she's in our fabric of our teacher ancestry. So we're honoring her by sharing it here. And then the kirtan.
And the kirtan is a mantra, Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, with some Sita and Hanuman. And, Ram and Sita are this divine couple whose love and devotion seems to conquer all sorts of demons. And Hanuman is their good friend, this monkey god. And but we love Hanuman because he, out of that devotion, he expresses in action such great heroics, strength beyond force, so to speak. And so we will also call in his name.
So we're going to do the first chant twice through together, and really reaching our hearts out, calling, first cleansing our own heart and asking for this, even the inner parts of ourselves that need healing, calling to those little parts of ourselves. And then the second part will be calling out to the universe and all the people around it, similar to a Tara energy of purification.
Calling out to hungry hearts everywhere through endless time. You who wander, you who thirst, I offer you this heart of mine. Calling all you hungry spirits everywhere through endless time. Calling out to hungry hearts, all the lost and left behind. Gather round and share this meal. Your joy and your sorrow, I make it mine.
Now calling out to the world.
Calling out to hungry hearts everywhere through endless time. You who wander, you who thirst, I offer you this heart of mine. Calling all you hungry spirits everywhere through endless time. Calling out to hungry hearts, all the lost and left behind. Gather around and share this meal. Your joy and your sorrow, I make it mine.
Calling to Sri Ram, Jai, the strength. The devotion of Hanuman.
Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. 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 Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Sita Ram. Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Sita Ram. Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Sita Ram. Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Sita Ram. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai 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 Ram. Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Sita 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 Ram. Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Jai Jai Hanuman. 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 Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. 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 Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Sita Ram. Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Jai Jai Hanuman. Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Sita Ram. Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Jai Jai Hanuman. 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 Jai Jai Hanuman. Jai Jai Hanuman. Jai Jai Hanuman. Jai Jai Hanuman.
Thank you, Shakti and Tamal. Beautiful. Let's go direct to Colombia, and Sylvia will take us.
You know, here we are traveling those underground rivers that connect us, and the wisdom that crops up in each of us is the beautiful baraka that encircles this planet. So
Yeah.
Yay team. Yay us. Yay we. Cheers,
Well,
Sylvia. Here we go.
hello, and thank you for this invitation to be part of this gathering. And it's beautiful to see how we're all woven with Shakti and Tamal's dance about healing ourselves within, and then also with that beautiful Sita Ram dance where we acknowledge the opposites. So for today, I had thought that I would like to share this beautiful dance that is in Spanish, which many of you might know, and it's the Estarse Amando al Amado, which is based on this beautiful poetry of this 16th century mystic, St. John of the Cross. In his, it's like the last verse of the wholeness of perfection. And these words are forgetfulness of creation, remembrance of the Creator, attention to that within, and to always be loving the beloved. And in Spanish, olvido de lo criado, memoria del Creador, atención a lo interior y estarse amando al amado. So we use this last sentence, estarse amando al amado, which is to be loving the beloved, to be loving the beloved, loving the beloved, loving the beloved. And so my invitation for you is that I'm going to do, I invite you to close your eyes and to place your hands over your heart. And in so doing, to chant this chant to yourself, to love everything that you are, to go deep within your heart, and to sit to the table, so as to say, like that invitation of Chokhmah, to bring all the yous, all the I's, to sit to that table and to acknowledge them, and especially, if you can, to honor those which sometimes we find it difficult to honor of ourselves. Maybe our pains, maybe our anger, maybe our sorrow. To really take them in and embrace them lovingly. Estarse amando al amado, amando al amado. Estarse amando al amado, amando al amado. Amando, amado, amando, amado, estarse amando al amado, amando al amado, estarse amando al amado, amando al amado, amando, amado, on your breath. Welcoming everything that you are. On your breath. Like a caress to yourselves, estarse amando, al amado, amando, al amado, estarse amando, al amado, amando, al amado. We stay there. Estarse amando, al amado, amando, al amado. Estarse amando, al amado, amando, al amado. And take a few deep breaths. And now open your eyes and visualize someone that you can feel that maybe is acting or behaving in ways that may be causing pain to others. And just as you acknowledge and accepted everything that you are, your pain, your sorrows, your anger, please try and with loving acceptance, look into the soul of that person. And if you want, you may keep one hand over your heart and place the other hand like radiating all this love that is in the essence of your soul. And sing this prayer for that person. And estarse amando, al amado, amando, al amado, estarse amando, with the same person, or maybe visualize someone else. Estarse amando al amado, amando al amado. Estarse amando al amado, amando al amado. And now form a little cup in the front of your heart. And with this cup full of your offerings of everything that you are, walk towards the beloved. And in Amando, and open your hearts like a crescent moon, and connect with all those that are on your side to form a big, gigantic cup to receive the blessings of the beloved as we sing. Amado. And now, going back and bathing yourself in the blessings of the beloved. Amando. And now, bow in gratitude. Amado. Now with someone else. Estarse amando al amado, amando al amado. Estarse amando al amado, amando al amado. Offerings to the beloved. Amando, amado, bathing yourself in its blessings. Amando, bow in gratitude. And now, once again, place your hands over your heart. Go back to your essence. Estarse amando al amado, amando al amado. Estarse amando al amado, amando al amado. And stay there with yourself. Estarse amando al amado, amando al amado. Amen.
Amen, amen, amen. we take this beautiful weaving, go to
North Carolina.
North Carolina.
From the mountains of the Andes to the Blue Ridge Mountains, the foothills of the Blue Ridge.
And to our friend Tirana. Thank you, Sylvia.
Thank you so much, Sylvia. It's really true. Everywhere we turn, we see the beloved. It's so apparent when we do these Zooms and we go around the world and we're all sharing from the heart our offerings. Thank you so much. I would like for everybody to stretch and do a little spinal love. You can stand up for a second or two. Okay, and breathe in, and then sigh it out the mouth. Again. One more. So I would like to share metta meditation, and the word metta has many, many meanings, but it rotates around compassion, friendliness, and goodwill. So this is a goodwill meditation. And so we're wishing that all beings in all worlds be happy. And there's a mantra for this, and it's in Sanskrit. It actually predates Buddhism. And Alie would put it in the chat, that'd be great. But the words, there you go, Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. So I'd like to just mention two teachings that I have been rumbling around in my practice and have kind of married each other. Taisitu Rinpoche, he's the spiritual head or the Taisitu of the Kagyu lineage of Buddhism. And a lesson that he gave us on Zoom one day was about centering our practice around understanding and experiencing and then becoming. And I feel that that's like really organic, and it takes all kinds of shapes. It's not linear. So you circle back each to different lessons through the practices, and it's alive. And then Hazrat Inayat Khan, in approaching meditation, he would say that the first most important part is concentration, and then the second would be contemplation, and then you move into meditation. So I'd like to share a breath practice. It's very simple. And Taisitu shared this with us recently. But what I'd like you to do is to just take a long, relaxed inhale and pause, and then a long, relaxed exhale. So now we're going to combine that breath pattern, long, relaxed inhale, pause, long, relaxed exhale, pause. And you can choose, you can think in English the words, may all beings be happy. Or you can use the mantra, the Sanskrit mantra, Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu, with the breath. So long, inhale, pause, long exhale, pause. And we'll do that for some minutes. And you just keep going with it, and I will mention a few things along the way. You can start with an exhale to empty out. So you may find after a time that your breath changes a little bit, and you can let go of the sacred phrase and just really relax into that long inhale, pause, long exhale. And as you find your mind in a quieter place, maybe a still place, you can rest in open awareness. Now you may find that thoughts are arising, and if they don't pass, you can go back to your awareness of the inhale, pause, and the exhale. And you can add the mantra as well. Now this mantra, this metta mantra, includes all those parts of us as well as all beings, because we're not separate from any being. So each time the mind gets quiet, let go of the mantra and even the awareness of the long inhale and exhale, and rest in the stillness that arises and simple awareness with no object. Actually, this clear awareness is more the truth than any thought that arises. Now, if you feel thoughts arising again, go back to that long inhale. Pause. Long exhale. Pause. And just keep moving from that to the clear awareness, resting in clear awareness. Hazrat Inayat Khan would talk about what the soul wants the most, and it is peace. Your meditation practices can touch that peace that the soul desires. And that peace connects all souls. So we'll bring our awareness back to our feet, our knees, hips, seat, spine, shoulders, arms, neck, head. And I'd like to just 3 times say the Sanskrit mantra, the wishing all beings happiness. And if you'd like to say it with me, please do. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May all beings in this very life be free.
Traveling across the ocean, and same breath, same peace, same heart arising everywhere. And to our beloved friend Aliella
In Russia.
Thank you. And thank you, Tarana, for taking us to this beautiful meditation. And actually, these simple things like to breathe together, to meditate together, to sing together with the friends and the beloveds, it's like being at home, I think, for all of us. But actually, what home it is, what is our home and where is our home? One can say it is the universe, and it's true. And someone can say this is the planet Earth. I like this story Murshid Abraham saying about, he was asked by Murshid Sam, where do you live? And there all answers became very true. So you can live in your Volkswagen, you can live in planet Earth, you can live in your heart. So many, many different spaces. And let it be filled with greetings of peace. So we will use now 2 beautiful words in Aramaic language. This is Shalama Beita. Shalama Beita. It means peace to your home, whatever, wherever it is. So, and We will start from our heart, and then we can expand this space, our home space, to our body, our temporary home, and to our apartment, and to our city, to our country, to all the planet. So let's bring this peace prayer everywhere where it feels as a home, our house. So let's sing together first. Shalom, Shalom Aleichem, 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 Shalom, Shalom Aleichem. So please close your eyes and go into your heart. Let's be aware of our heart as our true home. And we're singing towards this direction. Shalom, Shalom Aleichem, Shalom, Shalom Aleichem, Shalom, Shalom Aleichem, Shalom, Shalom Aleichem. Now let's sing to our bodies, our beautiful houses, while we are here in this world. Shalom, Shalom Aleichem, Shalom, Shalom Aleichem. Singing with gratitude. Shalom, Shalom Aleichem, Shalom, Shalom Aleichem. Now let's expand this peace prayer to all the space around your room, your apartment, the place you are now. Giving blessings. Shalom, Shalom Aleichem, Shalom, Shalom Aleichem, Shalom, Shalom Aleichem, Shalom, Shalom Aleichem. Let's imagine now our city, the town, the bigger place we live in, with all houses, all buildings, all streets, and all people who lived in. Shalom, Shalom Aleichem, Shalom, Shalom Aleichem, Shalom, Shalom Aleichem, Shalom, Shalom Aleichem. Now we expand this prayer to our countries, to all countries presented here now. Shalama, Shalama Beta, Shalama, Shalama Beta, Shalama, Shalama Beta, Shalama, Shalama Beta. One more time for countries, for United States, and for Colombia, for Russia, and for Spain, for Ecuador and New Zealand, for Czech Republic, France, for Israel, all other countries, everywhere peace needed. Now let's think about our beloved planet Earth, and we're singing with all our devotion and gratitude. Shalama, Shalama Beta, Shalama, Shalama Beta, Shalama, Shalama Beta, Shalama, Shalama Beta. Now we're singing for the universe with all the realms, visible and invisible, all beings. Shalama, Shalama Beta, Shalama, Shalama Beta, Shalama, Shalama Beta, Shalama, Shalama Beta. And now we're back to the home of the universe, to our own hearts. Shalama, Shalama Beta, Shalama, Shalama Beta, Shalama, Shalama Beta, Shalama, Shalama Beta. Let's stay in the heart for a little while. May there be peace, deep peace. And now please gently open your eyes and go to the gallery. Find beloved there, and let's sing one or two more times for everyone in this gathering. Wish and peace, greeting peace. Shalama, Shalama Beta. Another beloved. Shalama, Shalama Beta. Another one. Shalama, Shalama Beta. Shalama, Shalama Peace be with you. Shalom, shlama, salam.
Mir, miru, mir.
Thank you. Our dear friend Sue Littlefield, our poet of the heart, has a poem to share with us.
Thank you. The mystery. Right relationship to the mystery. Equal access to all as one. Not victimized by the fierce energies of chaos. Using the tumultuous to transform that which needs to expire. Bowing to the force of love, yet recognizing the power of fear. Calling the one in us who over senses the collective anxiety to come home to ground, safe in this body and breath. In stillness, inviting the external turmoil to liberate the wild, unifying power of the heart, severing outdated pathways of thought, emboldening us to perceive anew again and again. Bigger mystery is greater than our personal truth, and we must align in strength to our individual, grounded contribution at this turning time. Independent bodies, passions, purpose, united as one heroic heart, always and for the greater good. Thank you for listening.
One heroic heart.
All together.
That's another assignment to go with love and beauty.
You know, there's an art to finding your own voice, to hear how this comes through you, how you shine your light. Shine your light. You know, right now on our, nothing that's happening is new. You know, the kinds of, there have been plagues before, many, many wars, devastating wars. There's been false news. And through all of it, there's been wisdom and heart and love. Always the hope for a good future. And this is our assignment, activate, you know, be active with what you know to be true. It doesn't mean you do anything that someone else tells you to do. It means you do what your heart tells you to do, the action of your own heart. It may be, you know, for sure, when we gather together, we are stronger. We amplify each other. Our hearts start to come into rhythm with each other. And this is really good medicine. So I'm really grateful for your active participation today. You know, this sphere of our planet, when I look out my window, I can see you on the other side of the hill. No, not so far, just on the other, across the ocean, not so far. Yeah. So we'll.
Let me say something.
Okay.
We are an affirmation of this interdependence of the ways with which all the realms weave into one another, the realms of our community, our families, our nations, our worldwide community. It's all interwoven. Our inner world, the invocation of peace within our own heart, the invocation of peace in relation to others and our relationships. Everything influences everything. There's one great weave. And so when we sing, may all beings be well and happy, we're envisioning all the realms, all the loka. And that's our practice. Yeah. So maybe we sing that.
We'll keep sending out this prayer that Tarana introduced. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May all beings be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May all beings know happiness in their heart, which is the natural relaxed state of the heart. May all beings have peace. Be peace. Be peace. You know, Murshid Sam said, I want to go to a peace demonstration where the demonstrators are demonstrating peace. Yeah, this is what we have been practicing today, that demonstration that happens inside of us. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. We're going to add Om Shanti. Om Shanti Shanti. Go on gallery view again. Om Shanti Shanti. We bow. Join together. Loka samasta blessing sukhino again. Rising together. Shamasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Om Shanti. let's do that again.
Shanti, Shanti.
All over the world.
Shanti, Shanti.
Bowing. Again with that, bowing to each other. May there be peace in your home. So put peace on your breath. Breathe in peace and breathe out peace. With this peace, fill your own body, infuse yourself with this peace. Breathing in peace, breathe out peace. Extend this peace to all those beings in your family, all your relations in your community. To your whole town, to your city, to your state. Expanding, expanding peace on the breath. Feeling your breath open, wider, wider. Peace to the oceans, this interconnected water. Peace and vitality to all the waters of the planet, to all the continents, all the places that we are now standing on the planet, feeling this peace spreading our whole planet. And then feeling that peace just emanate out into the universe. All beings, may all beings be well. May all beings be happy. May all beings be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May all beings have peace. Amen. Amen. Thank you for joining us from New Zealand and Australia and
all around the world.
All over Europe and Russia. Our friends, many friends from Russia are
Czech
here.
Republic, Germany.
Yeah. Thank you so much for coming and praying together. Chile, thank you for coming. Nur Jahan.
Let's say, sing out the same words that we do to close. Say it in your own language, but
I want to just deep gratitude to everyone who shared outwardly today and in this bringing our prayers alive inside of us. And thank you so much for being part of the holding of this today. Great gratitude for you and all of us here.
May all beings be well. May all beings be happy. Peace, peace. Peace.